This is the Scrap Metal Commodities Recycling Report by BENLEE, Roll-Off, Lugger, and Open-Top Trailers and Raleigh Goldsboro Metal Recycling, June 13th, 2016. In this report, with more reports of global growth slowing, many commodities declined in price. U.S. steel production dipped a bit, but is still near about 16-month highs. Oil prices hit a new high for the year last week, but ended down for the week, yet prices still remain well above the incredible lows of about 4 months ago. With oil prices almost double what they were about 4 months ago, the oil rig count actually went up 3 last week, which was the second weekly increase in a row. Oil rigs which use major amounts of steel, at least for now, have stopped their dramatic decline. Scrap ferrous prices, as reported, dropped last week. With prices having been low for about a year, many auto junkyards, scrap yards, and demolition sites held material waiting for higher prices. With major increase in scrap prices in April and May, steel mills saw large amounts of incoming scrap flows, so excess material led to these price declines last week. U.S. hot-rolled coil steel remains in high demand with steel imports down. So prices remain high despite lower raw material prices. Related, steel tube suppliers announced a $60 per ton increase last week, a great thing for steel supplier profits after months of problems. 304 stainless scrap prices, unlike other commodities, have stayed up and are now at about 9-month highs. Copper had a tough week and declined to a multi-month low. And when looking at the 5-year copper chart, we see copper prices are near the bottom of the chart, so they are near about 7-year lows. As we have said, copper is sometimes called Dr. Metal. The health of the global economy can be judged by the price of copper. The low price is an indication that the global economy is not good. Aluminum, unlike other metal, rose in price last week. A combination of good demand and less supply is keeping aluminum prices up a bit. And when we see the aluminum inventory chart, we see this 5-year chart showing we are now at about 7-year lows, which should bring continued stabilization to aluminum prices. About 18 months ago, Ford started selling the F-150 all-aluminum body, which reduced weight and saved fuel. Sales have been great, which has been great for aluminum producers. Last week, GM came out with a new ad campaign showing their steel pickup trucks are more durable than Ford's truck. Of course, Ford came out with information that denied this. Europe's economy as a whole is larger than that of the United States, and European Central Bank President last week, Mario Draghi, warned Thursday of lasting economic consequences of years of weak output. He also said it has lasting economic consequences since it can ultimately lead to potential being eroded as well. China's imports of all commodities, while better than a few months ago, remain trending down, which helps explain why commodity prices remain low. There are reports that China's oil imports are up, which is a good economic sign, but overall imports are down. On a major positive, looking at this 5-year chart, U.S. initial unemployment claims, we see we are near about 5-year lows of people being laid off from their jobs. It is the 66th week of less than 300,000, which is the longest streak of under 300,000 since 1973. Even more impressive is looking at unemployment claims in a 50-year chart. It shows that despite a much larger economy and workforce today, we are near levels not seen since the early 1970s in layoffs. A very good performance. Product of the week is safety and efficiency item. Flat tires can cause accidents and major costs. Also, underinflated tires hurt fuel mileage and tire wear. BENLEE now sells automatic tire inflation systems that after a puncture or leak has been detected, they will keep most tires inflated until they can be serviced. Importantly, these systems can be retrofitted on existing trailers. With that, we hope all have a safe and profitable week. My name is Greg Brown.